It's official. April is almost here, and I've got some budgeting items that I don't want you to forget about when you're putting together this month's budget. All right, so we're here in a new month. April is about to start, and unfortunately, with this time of year, expenses start going up. The sun's back out. We tend to come out of hibernation, and money tends to just start flowing back out again. So, let's be sure to include some of these things in our budgets so that way we're not caught off guard. Now, before we dig in, be sure to grab that free financial freedom roadmap. If you haven't snagged it yet, guys, this is helping hundreds of people figure out these steps they need to take to get out of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. So it literally is going to take you from point A to point Z, exactly what to do with your money so that you can finally start to win, finally start feeling some breathing room with your finances. This is my gift to you, so just click on that link up there or in the description below to snag that, and I will email it directly to you. All right, so April, putting together your budget this month. You've got just the standard things in there, but here are a few things that we want to remember. Now, with April, of course, we have Easter, guys. So, Easter is this month. If you celebrate Easter, this is the time to start budgeting for baskets or candy or whatever, the Easter Sunday clothes, whatever you need to spend money on for Easter, be sure to include that in your budget. If you're getting out of debt or trying to build up that starter emergency fund, guys, this is a good thing to probably skip in on or at least trim way down. So maybe not go all out on Easter this year. If you're used to blowing it up big, life-size chocolate rabbits or something, I don't know, then maybe this year's the year you don't do that. Do a mild tapered back dinner together. Maybe do some treats in a basket from the dollar store. Just something very brought back. If your kids are older, where they're maybe not too old for Easter presents, but old enough to understand, you can sit down and talk to them and explain what's going on with your debt and everything like that. But otherwise, let's bring it back. Use clothes from last year for your Easter Sunday clothes. All those things. Don't use this as an excuse to go out and spend money when you're trying to pay off debt. It's okay to spend some. We're just not going to break the bank, maybe if you've done so in previous years. All right. With this time of year, it is time to get back outside. Grass is probably starting to turn green again. It's getting to where you might have to start mowing. So, getting ready for those lawn care needs, gardening supplies. If you're ready to plant some of those flowers, if you need to fertilize, if you need to freshen up any of your outdoor tools that you have to use to bring the lawn back down. Well, don't forget to put that in your budget so you can pay for those. All right, summer vacations are right around the corner too. Don't wait until June to budget for your June vacation. Start now. Every month. If you're going to spend $500 on a trip in June, well, let's break that up into May and April and June. That was kind of a weird order to say that. April, May, and June. Break it up into 3 chunks and start saving each month. Offset some of that summer vacation cost. All right. The weather is also getting warmer. Part of that means clothes for those kids. So if they've outgrown their clothes from last year, I know that happens. We've got a 2-year-old and a 3.5-year-old, and oh boy, yeah, I feel like every time I turn around, they've outgrown something. Well, budget that in. Go get some of that warmer clothes. You might even consider getting some of those winter clothes now. Everything should be on sale or on clearance for winter. Get stuff for next year. Buy a size or 2 up for your kids so that way you're ready to go when next year comes and you're getting them on a good deal. This month and next month, we have prom coming up. So typically in May is when prom rolls around. But if you have somebody who's going to need to get a tux or a dress, well, let's go ahead and start budgeting that in now. We all know those aren't cheap. So maybe that's something you have to buy now. I know some of you are starting to shop for that now. So include that in your April budget. Also, if you have your own business, we're going to be looking at taxes. Your first quarter taxes are due this month. So business owners who pay quarterly taxes, don't forget to do that. You should have already saved that to the side if you're doing the you're doing a good job accounting with your business finances, can't find the words today. If you have your money set aside like you should, let's put it that way, then you have your tax money in a savings account. It's ready to go, so you just have to dump it in. It may not need a budgeting item. If you didn't save any money, well, let's not get behind. So start budgeting in taxes each month, taking it out, don't spend it, put it away so that way you're ready to go. All right, this month also, water bill should be going up with watering your grass, all those types of things. And if you have landscapers coming out, again, back to the cutting the grass, if you're not doing it yourself, you're paying someone else, they're probably starting to ramp back up and getting back into the swing. I felt like that was already a lot, but I know there's tons I didn't even think of. So please, guys, you're always so helpful with this. Drop them in the comments box below. Let us know what else pops up in April that maybe I didn't think about. Share those with us, and of course, if you have any questions, then feel free to drop those down there as well. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more and you haven't subscribed yet, well, do so. It's right here. Just click that little subscribe button and you'll be notified every time there's a new video from me. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next time.